The preliminary rounds of the competition are over. We have entered a different realm of the Best Brain competition. You're welcome. This is Citi TV and this is Best Brain. This is where knowledge truly lives. My name is Philip Ashon and I'm your quiz master. As we found out in the first round, and some schools did not make it into the second round, but we have 6 schools that are going to be competing against each other in the next couple of weeks. After all of this competition, 3 of them will make it to the next round where we shall give them a certain project. That project will give us 2 schools who will enter the grand finale. It's going to be exciting times on the show from now till the next couple of days are over, because schools are going to come through with renewed vigor just to show you exactly what they've been doing over the last couple of years. It's really, really exciting stuff, but I'm going to show you the 2 schools that are going to be competing today in just a bit. Remember, you can get in touch with us using the hashtag BestBrain. This, of course, is Citi TV, and this is Best Brain right here on Citi TV. We'll be right back. When we return, we shall see the schools that will be competing in today's contest. Let's first of all meet the students who are going to be representing Kay-Billie-Klaer International School. And trust me, you will be excited by the end of this short video.
My name is Nana Kwame Opointri. I'm 14 years of age and I'm from Kay-Billie-Klaer International School. We are very proud to qualify to the next stage and we are here to win it. So we are not coming to play, we are coming for the trophy. We are sending back home to our school.
Hello, my name is Dennis Derry. I'm 14 years old and my hobbies are gaming and reading. I'm very excited, first of all, because we've been able to make it through the preliminary stage, and I'm very confident that we'll make it through the quarterfinals.
Hi, my name is Moton Kajija Tudachi, and I'm 14 years old. I attend Kay-Billie-Klaer International School, and my hobby is making artwork. I'm very happy that we won to the next stage, and I have confidence that we will win to the next stage because we are eagles and we fly where only eagles fly.
I told you, very, very exciting children there ready to do battle. Now let's meet the students who are going to be representing Silicon Valley International School.
Hi everyone, my name is Nane Kuyanan. I'm 13 years old from Silicon Valley International School. I like to solve math for fun and I'm very happy we're able to make it to the next stage and I'm confident that we are going to win this time also.
Hello, my name is Dominic Fatinade. I'm 13 years of age. I'm from Silicon Valley International School. My hobbies are cycling and drawing. I'm so happy we made it to this stage and I'm hoping for the best, which is to make it to the grand finale.
Hi, my name is Amawusu Afrimpong. I'm 14 years old and I'm a student of Silicon Valley International School. I like to paint and read and I'm very happy to have made it to the next stage. I'm hoping for the best. Thank you.
You can get interactive with us using the hashtag BestBrain. This is still Citi TV, your TV station of choice, and this is Best Brain, and this is where knowledge lives. We have now met the students. Let's jump straight into the contest now. Now, students, these are the few house rules for you. Contestants may switch or must switch their microphones and keep it on all throughout the contest. You must not switch it off at any point in time unless you are instructed to do so. But viewers at home, students, it's now time for us to open our arms wide and welcome round 1. Round 1, we focus on STEM, science, ICT, and math. You have 30 seconds for each major question, 45 seconds for riddles, and 10 seconds for true or false questions. This will attract 3 points and 10 seconds for a bonus question, for which 1 point will be awarded. True or false questions shall not be passed on. Students, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, if you're ready, let's get the game rolling. We're going to start off today's contest with students from Kay-Billie-Klaer. This is your question. In an NPN transistor, the N-type collector is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, thus making the what? Repeat the question. In an NPN transistor, the N-type collector is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, thus making the
Making a reverse biased.
Making what exactly reverse biased?
The transistor reverse biased.
Time is up. Would you like to try that for a bonus?
PN junction.
And that's your final answer. Unfortunately, it makes the base collector junction reverse bias. I was asking for specifics. Unfortunately, I couldn't get those specifics. Moving on. Silicon Valley, your substantive question. Which type of vegetation favors both wet and hot environmental conditions? Which type of vegetation favors both wet and hot environmental conditions?
Rainforest vegetation.
That's your final answer.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Kay-Billie-Klaer, would you like to try that for a bonus?
Tropical vegetation.
Tropical vegetation is the correct answer. Now to your substantive question. During a drought, some plants dry out because of I, atmospheric temperature, II, humidity, III, rate of evaporation. Your question is the claim above correct or wrong? During drought, some plants dry out because of I, atmospheric temperature, II, humidity, III, rate of evaporation. Now, is this claim above correct or wrong?
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that is correct. Silicon Valley. How best might one control soil erosion on slopy farmlands or sloppy farmlands? How best might one control soil erosion on a slopy farmland?
Terracing.
Terracing is the correct answer. Kay-Billie-Klaer. What name do we give to a seed that germinates under suitable conditions? What name do we give to a seed that germinates under suitable conditions?
Variable seeds.
Variable seeds is the correct answer. Silicon Valley. Name one pair of structures that form part of the female reproductive system of humans. Name one pair of structures that form part of the female reproductive system of humans.
Fallopian tube and uterus.
That's correct. Kay-Billie-Klaer. Would you consider the following chemical symbol as that of a metal? Ca.
No.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The correct answer is yes. Ca stands for calcium. Silicon Valley. All the living and non-living things that surround an organism constitutes its what?
Environment.
That's correct. Kay-Billie-Klaer. Name a crop that should be planted after cassava in crop rotation. Name a crop that should be planted after cassava in crop rotation?
A leguminous crop.
Name a crop.
Okay, so
Beans.
Beans, in this case, I might consider. Cowpea is the correct answer that I was looking for. Cowpea is the correct answer that I was looking for, unfortunately, there. Silicon Valley. In which way might a farmer be able to control endoparasites in his or her farm animals? In which way might a farmer be able to control endoparasites in his or her farm animals?
Vaccination.
That's your final answer.
No, deworming.
Unfortunately, that is also incorrect. Kay-Billie-Klaer for a bonus.
pesticides.
The correct answer is drenching. The correct answer is drenching. Moving on to ICT questions. I'm going to start off with Kay-Billie-Klaer, I believe. There is a specialized program that assists a user to locate information on the internet. What is this specialized program?
Please can you repeat the question?
There is a specialized program that assists a user to locate information on the internet.
It's a web browser.
That's your final answer.
Yes.
That is not correct. Would you like to try that for a bonus?
Search engine.
It's a search engine, yes. For your substantive question, Silicon Valley, what do you call the software responsible for the management of the basic operations of the computer?
Basic input-output system.
No.
System software.
Oh, unfortunately. Would you like to try that for a bonus?
Operating system.
Operating system is the correct answer. Now to your substantive question, what do you consider to be the brain of the computer? What do you consider to be the brain of the computer?
The central processing unit.
That is correct, Matoni. Silicon Valley. The copyright laws protect the works of an author for a period of his lifetime and how many years after his or her death?
70 years.
70 years is correct. Kay-Billie-Klaer. What is the negative health effect of loud ringing tone of a handheld device such as a mobile phone? What is the negative effect of loud ringing tones of a handheld device such as a mobile phone?
Hearing problems.
Damage to hearing, I'll take that. I'll take that. Silicon Valley. 1 billion bytes is approximately one what?
Gigabyte.
1 gigabyte, yes. Kay-Billie-Klaer. One major possible danger associated with social media is what? One major possible danger associated with social media is what?
Distraction from academics.
That's your final answer. Time is up. Would you like to try that for a bonus?
Invasion of privacy.
I was actually looking for cyberbullying. I was more looking in the lines of cyberbullying as an answer. To your substantive question, mathematical calculations in a spreadsheet application are called what? Mathematical calculations in a spreadsheet application are called what?
Function.
No.
Equation.
Unfortunately, would you like to try that for a bonus, Kay-Billie-Klaer?
They are formulas.
They are formulas, yes. For your substantive question, Kay-Billie-Klaer, name one advantage of using mobile devices in school. Name one advantage of using mobile devices in school.
It makes learning practical.
It can be used for educational research.
Higher learning, better. Well, I will consider that. I will consider that. Among the possible answers, flexibility to learners promotes collaborative learning, higher engagement, or better completion rate and higher learning. Those are the other possible answers. Now, I would request that you speak directly into your microphones. Otherwise, our viewers at home will not be able to hear you. Our final ICT question. Name one negative behavioral impact of the internet on young people. Name one negative behavioral impact of the internet on young people.
Violence.
Aggressive behavior.
Well, I am not exactly sure if that is your final answer. Is that your final answer?
Pornographic materials.
Actually, no. Would you like to try that for a bonus, Kay-Billie-Klaer?
Cyberbullying.
That I could take, actually, yes. Addiction, time wasting, causes distractions, hacking, cheating. Yes, cyberbullying definitely comes under that. Moving on to mathematics questions, and we're going to start off this round with Kay-Billie-Klaer because this will be your substantive question. The average age of 3 contestants from a school is 16 years. If a contestant is 12 years old, or if a contestant of 12 years old is added to the 3, what is the average age of the 4? What's the average of the 4? So the question once again, the average age of 3 contestants from a school is 16 years. If a contestant of 12 years old is added to the 3, what is the average age of the 4?
6 years.
Unfortunately, that is not correct. Unfortunately, that is not correct. You have a few more seconds if you'd like to try again. Time is up. Would you like to try that for a bonus, Silicon Valley?
15 years.
15 years is the correct answer. Silicon Valley. The average of 3 boys is 18 years. If one of the boys with age 16 is withdrawn from the group, what is the average age of the remaining 2? Dominic?
19 years.
19 years is correct. 19 years is correct. To your substantive question, Kay-Billie-Klaer. Sika received 2,354 Ghana cedis from the father and 2,103 Ghana cedis from the mother through the bank. If the bank decided to give her the total amount to the nearest 100, how much will he take?
Can you repeat the question?
Sika received 2,354 Ghana cedis from the father and 2,103 Ghana cedis from the mother through a bank. If the bank decided to give her the total amount or give him the total amount to the nearest 100, how much will she take?
4,500.
4,500 is the correct answer. So a man borrowed 3,512 Ghana cedis from a friend and paid 3,417 Ghana cedis at the end of the month. If he decided to pay the remaining amount in thousands only, how much will he pay?
Please repeat the question.
A man borrowed 7,512 Ghana cedis from a friend and paid 3,417 Ghana cedis at the end of the month. If he decided to pay the remaining amount in thousands only, how much will he pay?
4,000.
4,000 is correct, yes. Kay-Billie-Klaer, a mobile phone costs 800 Ghana cedis. If a discount of 20% is allowed for cash payment, how much will Mamiya pay for the phone?
$160 cedis.
Is that your final answer?
600 cedis.
That is also incorrect, unfortunately. So, Silicon Valley.
640 Ghana cedis.
640 Ghana cedis is correct. And now for your substantive question. During a sale, the prices of all the goods were reduced by 25%. If a wristwatch was originally priced at 800 cedis, what will be its new price?
$600 cedis.
600 cedis is correct. We are moving now into the realms of true or false. Kay-Billie-Klaer. Every number exponent 0 is 1.
True.
That is false. Silicon Valley. A null set is a subset of every set.
True.
True is correct. All right, moving on to some riddles. We're going to start off with Kay-Billie-Klaer. I am a set of numbers that occur with creation. I represent purely items or values in whole. I may be odd, even, composite, and the rest, but I'm never negative or decimals. In your everyday counting, you find me. Who am I?
A natural number.
You are a natural number, yes. Dennis, were you not sure about the answer? Somehow. Don't worry, it's correct regardless. Silicon Valley. I am a concept or in mathematics that is largely used in place value system. I determine the number of different combinations of digits or letters that is used to represent numbers. I am largely used in other areas such as computers, measurements, etc. I am mostly 4 letters, usually written as a subscript after the latest digit of a number. Who am I? I am a concept in mathematics that is largely used in place value system. I determine the number of different combinations of digits or letters that is used to represent numbers. I am largely used in other areas such as computers, measurements, etc. I'm mostly 4 letters, usually written as a subscript after the latest digit of a number. Who am I?
0.
Measurement unit.
Unfortunately, that is not correct. The correct answer is base.
Oh.
No, unfortunately, I can't pass this one. Sorry about that. I can't pass this one. The correct answer is base. And with that, we conclude round 1 for today's contest. It's been Very uncomfortable at certain points, but I believe that the students came prepared. I hope you have also enjoyed yourself, but you can let us know what your thoughts are about this particular round using the hashtag BestBrain. Stick and stay. When we return, we shall find out what the real score is. This is Best Brain on Citi TV, and this is where knowledge lives. Well, the results are in for round one. At the end of round one, Silicon Valley International School came through with 30 points. And at the end of round one, Kay-Billie-Klaer came through with 22 points. There's an 8 points gap between the schools, but maybe round two will make all the difference. In round two, we focus on social studies, English, and religious and moral education. This round requires students to answer within 10 seconds for 3 points and 2 seconds for a bonus question. Note, however, that a correct bonus answer attracts 1 point and a point is deducted for a wrong bonus answer. Viewers, if you're ready, welcome to round two. Silicon Valley, we start off with you. So, we start off with you. Silicon Valley. On the 21st of March 2018, African countries met and signed a historic trade agreement which was aimed at promoting trade among African countries. What is the name of this agreement?
You have written.
No, that is not correct.
ECOWAS trade system.
That is not correct. Would you like to try that for a bonus?
African Free Trade.
Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement. Yes, that's the correct answer. To your substantive question now, February 2019. In February 2019, the African Union elected a new chairperson for a 1-year term. Who is the current chairperson of the African Union? Time is up. A bonus point for you. Unfortunately, you don't want to try that. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi of Egypt is the person we are talking about. He's the current chairperson of the African Union. To your substantive question then, who was the President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's predecessor? Who was President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's predecessor?
Tambo Mbeki.
No, that is not correct. That is not correct. Time is up. Would you like to try that, Kay-Billie-Klaer, for a bonus? Everybody's favorite president currently, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda. Now to your substantive question, Kay-Billie-Klaer. By virtue of Ghana's colonial history, she became a member of which global body immediately after independence? By virtue of Ghana's colonial history, she became a member of which global body immediately after independence?
The Commonwealth.
That is correct. Silicon Valley. In which year was the African Union founded?
1939.
No.
1943.
No.
1975.
I am so sorry. That is still incorrect. Would you like to try that for a bonus? Kay-Billie-Klaer. No. The year is 2002. 2002. In which year was the African Union founded? The correct answer is 2002. Kay-Billie-Klaer. I hope you don't run away from this one. The government of Ghana led by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo recently changed the Founders Day holiday to Founders Day holiday of August 4th? What was founded on 4th August 1947?
Edward Akufo-Addo's birthday.
That is not correct. That is not correct. Therefore, time is up, unfortunately. Try that for a bonus.
United Gold Coast Convention.
That is correct. To your substantive question, what was the date of the original commemoration of Founders Day?
21st September.
That is correct. Kay-Billie-Klaer, who was being celebrated on the said Founders Day, which was commemorated on the 21st of September of each year?
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
That's correct. And you can almost feel the eagerness of our studio audience. They're waiting for the answer to come through. Silicon Valley, who is the current majority leader and minister of parliamentary affairs?
Mr. Osei Bonsu.
Yes. He usually likes to go by honorable. But yes, Mr. Osei Bonsu is the correct answer. And Kay-Billie-Klaer, who is the current minority leader? Time is up. Bonus?
Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
Honorable. I can tell you that he will appreciate the fact that you included the honorable in his name. Anyway, moving on to your substantive question there. Silicon Valley. This is a realm of English. An adjective or descriptive phrase used for persons, especially for kings, is known as? An adjective or descriptive phrase used for persons, especially for kings, is known as?
Appellations.
Appellations. Kay-Billie-Klaer, what is the feminine of bachelor?
Bachelorette.
That is not correct, unfortunately. Time is up. Bonus?
Spinster.
Spinster is correct. To your substantive question there, what grammatical element is used to show plural if the noun is plural?
The question again.
What grammatical element is used to show plural if the noun is plural? Time is up. Kay-Billie-Klaer. I can see a few shaking heads. Well, the correct answer is apostrophe. The correct answer is apostrophe. Kay-Billie-Klaer. In the use of modal, what verb are used for necessity? In the use of modal, what verbs are used for necessity?
Have to. Have to.
That's your final answer.
Should.
Unfortunately, that is not correct. You have a few more seconds to try.
Must.
Must is correct, yes. Silicon Valley. I have a bone to pick with my prefect. I have a bone to pick with my prefect. What does this mean?
A quarrel.
Yes, you have quarreled with your prefect. Nana, do you do that often?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Interesting there. Kay-Billie-Klaer, his failure in the examination came out of the blue. Came out of the blue.
It was unexpected.
I will take that. It was surprising. It was unexpected. Silicon Valley. Efua behaves like a fish out of water among boys. A fish out of water among boys.
Uncomfortable.
Yes, she feels uncomfortable. Kay-Billie-Klaer, it is difficult for most people to make ends meet these days. It's difficult for most people to make ends meet these days.
That's to make a living.
To make a living, is that your final answer?
To make an agreement.
No, that is not correct. Would you like to try that for a bonus?
Settle within their income.
To
Settle within their income.
settle within their income, live within their income, that is correct. Very heated competition, and we are jumping into some religious and moral education questions. Silicon Valley. According to the Bible, what did God create on the fourth day?
The natural lights, that is the moon, the sun, and the stars.
The heavenly bodies. I will take that. Kay-Billie-Klaer. The attribute of God which makes him all-powerful is what?
Omnipotent.
Omnipotent is correct. Silicon Valley. Joshua led the Israelites to the land of
Canaan.
Canaan is correct. Good job there, Dominic. Moving on. Kay-Billie-Klaer. Muslims worship Allah or Allah through Muslims worship Allah through
Salat.
Time is up, unfortunately. That is not correct.
True Prophet Muhammad.
That is correct. There's a bit of conversation and discussion and debates in the studio at the moment, but it's all good competition because this is the end of round 2. We get to find out in a few minutes how the students and the schools performed in this particular round, even as we get into round 3, where we get to find out what the brainiest answer to the brainiest task of the day actually is. This is Citi TV, and this is Best Brain, where knowledge lives. Now, the results for the next round, round 2, have one thing in common, and the number is 6. That is what they have in common. There's only one other number that's kind of different. So let's get straight into finding out what the results are. At the end of round 2, Silicon Valley came through with 26 points. Kay-Billie-Klaer came through with 16 points. They do say a lot can change in a few seconds, and hopefully that is what is going to happen in round 3. All the very best to the 2 schools. But if you're ready, we're going to find out what the brainiest answer to the brainiest task of the day actually is. This is round 3. You are welcome to round 3. Now, one representative from each school will be asked to come forward and pick up the brainiest task of the day. I'm guessing Nana will be doing that for Silicon Valley. Nana, here you go. And Nana will be doing that for Kay-Billie-Klaer. Students, you may open your envelopes now. Viewers, this is the preamble. When health workers first came to the village and talked about family planning, no one took them seriously, including Amusa, whose young wife was pregnant with their first baby. Had their fathers and forefathers before them not have so many wives and children as they desired? And Have they not been able to take care of them? So everyone shunned the family planning clinic, which was established in the village shortly afterwards. 12 years later, Emusa was a clerical assistant in the city and lived with his wife and 8 children in a single room because he could not afford a more convenient place of abode. For as long as he could remember, his large family had been going through difficult times, which appeared to be worsening lately. Only yesterday, his 3rd child had been sent away from school because they, as parents, could not replace her worn-out and torn school uniform. Last year, their first son could not proceed to secondary school as the family could not afford. Then recently, the landlord had announced his intention to increase rent. The Amusa family's room length is 1 meter less than twice the breadth and has a perimeter of 34 meters. The topsoil of the compound has been washed away in various forms by water and wind, but Emusa has no option than to make do with what he has. These are the questions that the students need to answer. Do not begin working till I tell you to do so. Question 1. What are the length and breadth of Emusa's room? Question 2. What is the term for washing away of the topsoil? Question 3. Mention 3 types of the process in B. Mention 3 types of the process in B above. Question 4. Identify 2 ways of controlling the process in B. Identify 2 ways of controlling the process in B. Question 5. What's the area of Emusa's room? What is the area of Emusa's room? And finally, number 6. What type of question has the writer employed in paragraph 1? What type of question has the writer employed in paragraph 1? Students, you have 6 minutes within which to answer these questions. All the best to you. Start work now. Okay, students, so you must stop work now. Students, you must stop work now. Pens down, pens down. You must stop work now. Pens down. You must stop work now. Okay, so hand in your answer sheets. Hand in your answer sheets. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And our viewers, I hope you were also answering from wherever you are. When we return, we shall find out who had the correct answers to today's Brainiest task. It's been rather fascinating. We get to find out the answers when we return. The students shall be answering it on the boards as well, so we all get to find out what exactly they put down on paper. This is Best Brain on Citi TV, and this is where knowledge lives. Right, so we have here the answers from the various students and in the schools, very well represented. I'm just going to run quickly through the answers for today. Now, what are the length and breadth of Emuse's room? The answer is 6 meters by 11 meters. Question 2, what is the term for washing away of the topsoil? Correct answer is erosion. Mention 3 types of the process in B above. We have rail, sheet, and gully. Identify 2 ways of controlling the process in B. We have crop rotation, mulching, reforestation or planting of trees, seeding, terracing, and more. What's the area of Emuse's room? It's 66 meters squared. And what type of question has the writer employed in paragraph 1? The correct answer is rhetorical question. So those are the correct answers that we had for today's Brainiest task. At the end of round 3, Silicon Valley came through with 6/10, and Kay-Billie-Klaer unfortunately came through with just 3/10. Well, I'd like to say a big congratulations to you, Silicon Valley, for making it through to the next round. Your task or your project will be given to you soon. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for you, Kay-Billie-Klaer. Thank you so much for joining us for this contest. It was a worthwhile competition. I do hope you guys learned a lot from it. Brilliant. Well, that will be all for this particular episode of Best Brain. It's been a wonderful competition, to say the least. I've enjoyed every minute and every bit of it. We're going to bring you another contest the next time we come onto your screens. I've enjoyed myself thoroughly, but then you out there can join us with your thoughts and your comments using the hashtag BestBrain. Well, that'll be all for today's episode. Till next time, remember, this is Citi TV, your station of choice, but then this is Best Brain, and this is where knowledge lives.